Nicaragua is one of the countries in the Americas that I did not know a lot about. Just the name I might have had some negative association going in, and the border crossings for Nicaragua are often considered to be the most difficult and time-consuming in all of the Americas. Today we will cross into Nicaragua and start exploring this small country and see if my uneducated assumptions are correct or not.
It's hot, but I am done with the Costa Rican side, so I've taken all the cameras and everything off, so let's go try Nicaragua and find out how this goes.
Well, bienvenido, Nicaragua. So, I'm through the border, all done. It wasn't nearly as bad as everybody had said, quite honestly. There was a couple extra steps, but it was easy if you smile, ask people, and everybody helped me. So I'm in, the bike's in, I got insurance bought. I am sweating like you would not believe, though. It's stinking hot here today. Super hot. This is Nicaragua. I need to add the sticker. That will be country... I've got to count. 8, 3 is 11, 3 more, 14. This is country 15. But it feels good to be moving and get some airflow. Like I said, I am absolutely dying of heat. It is so hot here. So hot. I'm looking forward to the lake. I'm going to a town called San Jorge that's supposed to be on the lake. I think you have a view of some of the volcanoes and the island. I'm not sure. I will find out when I get there. But yeah, Nicaragua. Done and dusted through that border. That's supposed to be the worst one. Funny enough, I think getting out of Costa Rica was almost more confusing. I went to migration and did my passport. That was obvious. I asked where customs was. They sent me to the customs office. I went to that one. I said, I need to import it. They said, no, not here. You have to go back up the road. So I went back up the road, and they were doing a bunch of construction, so I had to park quite a ways and walk, and eventually got it taken care of. But then I needed some money because there was supposed to be a bank there, because the one I tried first thing in the morning in La Cruz had no money. So I tried the Cajero there, and some guy told me it didn't work. So I went and talked to the bank. They said said no foreigners in the bank. But eventually, the card, I got it to work and got money, which I needed because to get into Nicaragua, they require money. It's $1 to get in the door for migration, and I did that. And then it was $12 for the for doing the customs declaration and checking the bike. But yeah, it all got done, and I ended up with money. And then it was another $12 to buy insurance, and all that stuff has to be done in US dollars cash. So that's a note, is have some cash. I wasn't able to get small bills, which I was really worried about, but because I read a lot of reports about nobody giving change for any of that stuff if you gave them big bills. But they gave me change, so it was not a problem. But yeah, whew, here we are. Nicaragua. So I think this is the lake here. It's huge, Lake Nicaragua. I'll try to find a spot for a picture, maybe. It's always hard to find picture spots in Latin America. It's not like they have scenic viewpoints and pull-offs very often anyway. Lake Nicaragua. It's beautiful, huh?
San Jorge is a small town on the shore of Lake Cocibolca, more commonly known as Lake Nicaragua. This is the common place to access the island of Ometepe, which is made up of 2 volcanoes. I first needed to find a hotel for the night before going down to explore the shore and enjoy the sunset views of these 2 stunning volcanoes.
Hola, buenas tardes. ¿Hay una habitación disponible para esta noche? ¿Qué?
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes. ¿Hay una habitación disponible?
Sí,
¿Sí? ¿Cuánto cuesta?
$30, que son 1,100 pesos.
Sí.
¿Sí está bien?
Sí, está bien. ¿Puedo mirar? ¿Puedo mirar?
Claro.
Sí. Well, good morning from San Jorge. I'm just now leaving. So, yeah. I have a pretty short day today. I'm not going very far. So I kind of slept in, was lazy, left late. And I'm still going to take the unnecessarily long route to get where I'm going. So hopefully just some fun riding, see stuff. That's all I'm looking for. So here's the thing about the small roads out here. Everything uses them. So either got to be very, very bold with your passes or patient, or both. Well, the road went to dirt. I was not expecting that. I'd looked on Google. Of course, when you spot check it on Google Satellite, you only see a few spots, you know, and it looked like it was paved. So far, it's super easy. It's not anything I need to try to stand up for or anything. So I think I'm okay, even with the bad foot.
Granada is one of the oldest cities in all of the Americas. Chock full of cathedrals and historic colonial buildings, Granada is one of the most popular destinations in all of Nicaragua.
Alright, so here I am. I made it to Granada. That right there, I'll zoom in a little bit, is the cathedral in Granada, so that's kind of where my hotel is. Yeah, so I'm in one of the other churches, actually. You can climb the bell tower. And yeah, I'm just kind of walking around the city today to see a little bit of it. I'll be back on the road tomorrow, then I think I'm going to find a place on the beach and rest, but we'll see what happens.
All right, well, good morning. I forgot to put a GoPro battery in this morning when I left the hotel, but yeah, I've ridden a little bit, kind of gotten out of the populated area, and then I stopped and threw a GoPro battery in. So let's go check this out. This has been a beautiful area with this overview as we're dropping down this hill. So I hope you enjoyed getting to see a little bit of Granada, Nicaragua. It's a beautiful spot. It's kind of, for me, what I think of with Central America. It was beautiful, it was dirty, it was chaotic, it was fun, it was, you know, it's a lot more like Colombia than Panama or Costa Rica. Panama and Costa Rica are so westernized, and it doesn't have kind of that really Latin-y flair that some of the other ones do. And there were other tourists in Granada, don't get me wrong. Bueno, ¿qué es el Hugo?
Coral negro,
No, el Hugo. El Hugo.
miel,
Miel, ah, miel.
miel de abeja.
Ah,
¿Probar?
no, no. No, quiero Hugo para tomar.
¿Fresco?
Sí,
Sí.
sí.
¿Fresco de bolsa
De,
o
de,
soda?
de coca? Oh, sí.
Sí.
We're gonna find out what kind of fruit it is. Moto?
40 por 2. Amigo, torta,
Ah, no, solo ótimo.
tranquilo.
Sí, hace calor, necesito
Calor,
tomar
mucho.
Uf.
Mucho sol.
Sí. Gracias, muy amable.
I'm on my way to the small beach village of Miramar to stay at a hostel that I had been recommended by a friend all the way back in Argentina.
That's where I'm staying. So Giorgio, actually the Italian from Patagonia, and then I went to visit Italy. Told him about this place. It's run by an Italian guy, Adriano. So this is where I'm going to stay. I'm going to stay a couple days, relax, rest, enjoy the beach, and show you a little bit of the place.
While I don't know it yet, this little spot would become one of my favorite stops of the whole trip, and I would make some new lifelong friends in the process. But more on that and La Cueva de El Grifo Loco in the next episode.